welcome to the Demigodest YouTube channel. If you're new, please make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video from me, as I do drop multiple times a week for you guys. Okay, every thumbs up counts, every dislike counts, every comment, every share. Okay, sharing is caring. Now we're going to do the 3 months ahead reading. Okay, so for pile number 1, and we're only going to do 2 piles. I'm not going to do 3 like I typically do. So I think this is like a nail polish. So if that jewel resonates with you, then you would go with pile number 1. For pile number 2, you have this lovely green butterfly. As you can tell, I love me some butterflies. So you could be drawn to both piles. As long as you're drawn to it, go to it, okay? What flows goes, okay? Let's get into the first deck, which the first deck is the nail polish crew. Let's see what Spirit wants you to do. We're going to start off with your affirmation. So I forgive others. So if you picked pile number 1, you definitely have some unresolved issues that you need to tap into. You need to let these people go. You may not be in contact with these people anymore. It is more about, at this point, apologizing to yourself for allowing yourself to be in that situation or in that space. Even if you feel like it wasn't your fault, this will relieve a lot of built up energy inside of you that is unnecessary. It's time for you to move on and to move forward. And that's what you need to start saying to yourself. I forgive others. I forgive others. To lighten up your spirit, to make your vibration vibrate higher. Okay, that is needed for you. Let's see what your tarot card is. You got the 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So some of you could be having some financial issues right now. When it comes to saving money, you're having a hard time saving money. You're having a hard time working with money and budgeting. A budget will be very important for you. Start to map out, what are the bills that you need to pay? What are the due dates? Maybe reschedule how you are paying these things. Okay. Every penny counts, even if it means, let's say you have a credit card, even if you're paying the minimum amount, pay the minimum. It's better than paying the minimum than not paying at all. Okay. Now you got the frog spirit renewal, okay? So it is a time for you to renew. Now what this means is, practicing self-care. This also means new energy and blessings coming your way, light energy. You see how the frog has a crown here, okay? And the fairy here of the magical energy, how she's in the forest. So there's going to be a blessing that you don't even know that it's a blessing in disguise. And it's going to be revealed to you. It's probably going to be in a way where you would have never expected. This is going to be an unexpected blessing coming. And by the way, both piles have a bonus card, okay? You got the ancient oak spirit, so strength. So Spirit is saying for you to tap into that strength. If you're feeling insignificant, if you're feeling like your world is just crumbling down, you don't have the energy that you need to move forward, Spirit is saying you have that inner strength. Also, tap into trees. Talk to trees, hug trees, sit by trees, lay by trees. That's going to be very healing for you, very beneficial for you. Okay. As far as your guides, you got devotion, nature spirits. Tapping into that nature. You'll get some very important downloads. For pile number 1, you're definitely an earth baby. You're definitely someone that is drawn to nature. You're drawn to the forest, water, the elements, right? Especially greenery, being around places that has a lot of vibrating plants, livelihood. I'm hearing meadows in my head as well. That's going to be very significant for you guys as well. You guys are linked to nature. Okay. You also got protection, survivable strength, okay? Tap into your protective, your spiritual spaces, okay? You could be under attack soon. It could be haters. It could be linked to this blessing that people don't want you to receive this blessing, or is hating, like thinking like, why them? How come they're getting blessed? I put in the same amount of work, or I did this and that, da 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 da. It doesn't matter. Spirit chose you, and this is your time to shine, okay? So tap into that, okay? You could overcome everything that comes your way, and Spirit wants you to know that and to realize that and to recognize that. You also have the marriage card. You are attracting emotional fulfillment and unconditional love. This could be, if you're in a relationship already, that you could be getting proposed to soon, or you could already be engaged. This could also just mean that you are attracting more like-minded relationships into your life that's going to be building a bond, that's going to be bringing a lot of fulfillment, a lot of unconditional love, basically like your soul tribe, people that you're supposed to be aligned to, that's going to be able to pour into you and not just take from you. That's very important. You also got the Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. So they want you to know that you are spiritually protected in the spiritual realm. You have angels, guardian angels, source looking after you, your ancestors looking after you. So make sure you're honoring them, make sure you're acknowledging them, make sure you are moving in a space where you are open to receiving their messages. That's going to be very essential for you, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and go into pile number 2, which was the lovely green and pink butterfly. Let's see what your affirmation is. I assert myself. So when this card comes up, this is someone that has an issue with boundaries. Someone that doesn't make it clear and known that this is how they are. They have boundaries. And you kind of just go with the flow, but in a way that it's detrimental for you. And it's time for you to speak up. Spirit is saying this is something you need to work on. So you need to start practicing that. I assert myself, okay? Do it very tactful, but you need to improve in that area. See what your Toro is. The Son of Swords. Be very careful about any sudden changes that you want to make, including leadership, including you just putting yourself on the forefront, being a leader in something. Make sure that you're being cautious. Is this worth the cause? Is this the cause that I want to be aligned with? Am I going to be proud of doing this 10 years from now? Also, to making sure that the people around you are aligned with you, because if you're not around the people that are aligned with you, you could be engaged in activities that are not aligned with you. So be very wary and cautious about that. Spirit, your spirit guides, you will be receiving a master teacher. This could be someone that has already passed away in a spiritual realm, so pay attention to downloads and messages. This could be someone in the physical realm that you are currently in right now. You have master teachers in your priorities. You need to get your priorities in straight together, okay? This is going to be very, very important for you. You have the Death card, guardian angels, okay? You will be experiencing some kind of loss. This is where, oh, that was from the other reading. But you will be experiencing some kind of loss. And Spirit is saying your angels have your back. So even when you're feeling alone, how you're sitting here and it's kind of like, why me? Why am I going through this? You know, your house is burning. Remember, when things are removed out of your life, Spirit does not leave you hanging. Spirit will give you something 10 times better. But you have to go through that, unfortunately. It's just the way of life. The older you get, you'll be able to realize certain things, why you went through certain experiences, why you experienced certain people, and it will make sense to you. Trust me. I know it's easier said than done, but as you live, you literally learn and grow. As my grandparents always told me, time, power, and divinity. That's going to be very important for you. Time, power, and divinity. You're going to be obtaining each of those things. So trust in divine timing. You will be gaining power and you will be gaining divinity, okay? Because earlier, you know, as I mentioned, how you have these spirit guides looking after you. You have a lot of positive energy and a lot of good influences, especially in the spirit realm. People need to be very wary of you or crossing you, because you have a lot of people rooting for you and doing things behind the scenes for you in the spirit realm. You also have the wish card. So your heart desires is ready to come true, okay? So ask yourself, what have I manifested? What are the things that I've manifested? If you haven't manifested, this is a time for you to manifest, because Spirit is saying there will become a time within the next 3 months on your manifestations, they will be coming true. They are giving you that heads up like, hey, what you manifested, this is coming true. So be very mindful when you're manifesting. You being very detailed and descriptive in what you want. Because when you leave things open and vague, it's not going to be 100% what you want, okay? Spirit can't not assume for you. You need to be very detailed. Your last card, awakening, energetic upgrades, a new way of being, integration. Okay, you're going to be ascending on a higher level frequency. This is when you really are going to be in tune with the spirit realm, and you're going to accept things for what they are, and you're going to realize you are a spiritual being and you are tapped in, and you're going to do wonderful things for people and others, and including yourself. Okay, that concludes your readings, my lovely babies. I hope you guys like this. Please don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. I really would appreciate it. Everything counts, even a comment, even a dislike. I'll see you guys next time, my babies, and peace and blessings to you guys. Peace.